Get up, Henry, wake up. It's a new day.
Henry, can you hear me? Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake.
What's up everyone,
Are you having a
welcome
nightmare?
back to a new video. And we have just woken up.
I still have a fever. Uncle won't be pleased, but you'll have to stay in bed.
Where am I? In Skalitz?
We're at my uncle's mill in Rattay. I didn't know where else to go.
What happened?
You don't remember anything? I suppose that's not surprising. I found you in Skalitz after those bandits attacked you. I thought they'd done for you, but you were still breathing. Why in heaven's name did you go back there? It was madness. They slaughtered everyone who didn't run.
My parents, I wanted to bury them. I had to...
Don't worry. I took care of it.
Thank you.
Any good Christian would have done the same. Now sleep. You need your strength back.
A few delirious days later. Oh man, I love that.
You're awake.
Good morning.
It's near midnight. You've slept all day.
Oh. Oh, I feel like a horse fell on me.
The beating you took was worse. But at least the fever's broken.
How did you manage to save me?
You were lucky. I was in Skalitz and I saw Zbyszek and his thugs. I tried to distract them, but it would have been no use if those soldiers from Tamburg hadn't arrived. They were searching for you and scattered the bandits.
What in the world were you doing in Skalitz?
Waiting to die.
What?
They killed my brothers, my family, my friends.
They're all dead.
All of them. Everyone I ever loved. They killed one of my brothers in the mines. After that, what did I have to live for?
Don't say that. There's always hope.
No, there isn't. But it doesn't matter. I'm a different person now.
Searching for me?
Yes, Lord Divish sent them, led by Captain Robard. So tell me, why is a lord of such high standing interested in a blacksmith?
Sir Divish promised Sir Radzig he'd look after me. But as for why they should care, I've no idea. Oh, I'm exhausted.
I'm not surprised. I'll bring you water and something to eat. In the meantime, rest. You're still very weak.
Okay. And even days later. How long are you gonna rest? Well, somebody...
Good morning to you. How's the invalid today?
Ugh, haven't felt as good as this since they lashed me to the wheel and quartered me on the town square.
Got your sense of humour back. You must be better. My uncle will be glad to hear it. I had a job persuading him to let me bring you here. If you'd lain around much longer, he really would have dumped you on the town square. You can stay until you find somewhere else to live, but my uncle will want payment for taking you in and caring for you.
And this is your uncle's house?
We're in Rattay Mill, my uncle's mill at Peshek. He took me in, and I talked him into taking care of you too.
I've been lying here long enough.
Uncle will be pleased he's one mouth less to feed. But are you truly well enough?
Well enough to do what has to be done. Where can I find Sir Radzig?
He's in the lower castle in Perkstein. He's a guest of Sir Hanush of Leipa. But someone like you can't just walk up bold as you please and demand an audience.
I know Sir Radzig, and I didn't bring him his sword as I was supposed to. I must see him.
If you insist. But you need to speak to my uncle first. You've been in your sickbed for over a fortnight while he paid the apothecary to tend to you, and for medicine. That's a good deal of coin you owe him.
I've been lying here 2 weeks. My God.
Better a fortnight in bed than an eternity in the grave. If it weren't for my uncle, you wouldn't be here at all.
I owe you both my life, and I'll repay my debt. You have my word.
All right. But before you go to town, you should eat something. You're still weak. There's food on the table for you.
Alright. Alrighty. We are starting right where we picked off. I'm supposed to go here and speak to someone. I guess it's him.
A word with you, young fellow.
Oh man, he looks angry. Why is he wrong?
Hey, youngster, come here.
Okay, do I need to be so... You need to be so mean, you know.
My name's Henry. Thank you for taking care of me here.
My name's Peshek, and I'm the miller here. You've already met my niece, Teresa. She took care of you for 2 whole weeks while you were in limbo. And talking of you being at death's door, while you were lying here, you worked up quite a bill with the bloodletter, who came now and again to keep you alive with his potions. That quack doesn't come cheap. I paid him what I could, but I still, that is, you still owe him.
I see. Well, it's better to be in debt than to lie dead in a ditch. What do I owe? I'm not afraid of hard work.
You won't pay for that shoveling manure. I might have a better job for you. And it's not something any fool can do. If you prove to me you're a clever lad, I might trust you with something you could really make money from. What do you say?
Well, what would you need from me?
A trifle. Just to take something from someone and bring it to someone else. And not get caught while you're doing it.
That sounds straightforward enough. Except for not get caught. Why would anyone want to catch me?
Oh, don't worry. It's just a job like any other. Only this one requires, let's say, the right moral disposition. Do corpses bother you?
Yes, they do.
No honourable man should touch them. That's the executioner's job.
Did you expect I'd give you a hoe and send you out to the fields? You
Yeah.
can dig all right, but somewhere else. I want to know whether you're going to hide behind some stupid fucking scruples, or if you might be useful for more unconventional work.
I'm not sure dealing with corpses is a job for me. I don't want that kind of stain on my conscience, or my reputation. Find someone else.
Suit yourself. I gave you a chance to work off your debt. Don't think you can wriggle out of it. I want my groschen back, and quick. Otherwise, I'll make your life hell. Believe me.
How much do I owe him though? Hold on. Supposed. I don't have nothing, man. What the hell? What happened to my braid? What happened to... Like... I lost everything. What the hell? What the... Into a trunk. Where's that trunk at? Grab my shit. Where is it? It's here? Oh yeah, nice. Let's take that. How about that table? Alright, it's good. Now let me wear my stuff. Man, I look so bad. What the hell?
Oh, God damn it, my stomach hurts.
Well, let's see if I can eat something real quick. Do I have a horse? Probably not. Let's see if we can find a trader where I can sell our stuff. I guess let's go to this town and see what's going on up here. What's here? Oh, we at the back. Man, that is long roading. How many schnapps do I have? Yo, what? 14? I'm supposed to pay a 50. Let me see if I can sell anything. I need 50. This marigold thing is quite I should take army now. Hold on, let me. Yeah, let me sell one of these. What else do I have? The savior schnapps. Yeah, we'll come back for that. Come back to that. Okay. Basket. Close the deal. Alright, where we're going now? Yeah, we'll try to go to this town. There's a way up here. Hopefully there are stores up where I could sell certain of my items so I can pay off a certain debt. Then if I don't have enough, I'll still go see that dude regarding the sword that I lost. He's probably gonna be very pissed, but what can we do? Start talking to people.
God be with you.
What kind of governor is Sir Hanush?
Oh man, I look
He's strict, but
right.
just. Thank God for him. He don't get mixed up in nothing like that Sir Radzig, so you don't see no one attacking us.
What's life like in Rattay?
Well, life's good here. Even better if them damn refugees would only vanish.
How do the Rattay folk get on with the refugees?
Pah, don't even talk to me about it. I wish that rabble was gone. I know they've met with misfortune, but here they do nothing but thieve and make problems.
Have you heard anything about the Cumans in Sigismund's army?
I don't know if it's just old wives' tales, but I heard truly terrible things.
Alright. Got fast travel points. Oh man, that game is quite buggy. Did y'all see how long it took? Oh, come on. I might actually want to decrease a bit the settings. I don't know, but I find this game a bit slower. At least I decrease the texture or something. I wanted to play on, I'm playing on Ultra right now. And I do have a GTX 1080 running with an i7.
Halt!
And I still find
Who
this
are
game
you
very
and
slow
where are
for
you
some
going?
reason.
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith. I'm going to see my liege, Sir Radzig Kabila of Dvoyets.
Of course you are, lad. And I'm the Pope. What do you want from his lordship? And what makes you think he'll see you?
That doesn't sound very convincing. This one. I'm not very well dressed, so... And I don't want to pay him.
I may not look the part, but I know about honor and duty. And mine is to tell Sir Radzig what happened to the sword he commissioned.
All right then, go ahead.
What?
It'll be your skin if Sir Radzig isn't pleased.
There we go, have a weaponsmith here.
Implements, instruments, and tools. Everything for work and home.
Tools. But there are some stores up in here. Let's go here and see what's up with the weaponsmith. Where is he? Over here? Let's see if I can sell him anything.
God be with you, good sir.
Wow. I can sell my Radzig. I can sell this sword and I'll be good, to be honest. But nah, I want to sell some armor, have some extra armor, and then I'll see what else I can. This is the armor. No, that is the tailor. Let's see. Even clothes are expensive, wow. Oh yeah, padded black coif. And this... Am I wearing it though? Oh, how much do I have? Oh no, not this one. Okay. Where's my money at even? Oh yeah, I have 47.3. I need like 3 more crewmen and that'll be it. I'm gonna go ahead, pay up my debt, and that will be it. Let's see what's good with him. What's good in here? See what I can sell you, man.
Heavens, lad. You're looking bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Last time I saw you, I thought you were ready for the priest.
I'm feeling as good as new.
I'm glad to hear it.
Okay, it takes everything. I have a bunch of apples, man. Alright. Basket, let's close the door.
Jesus Christ be praised.
About that debt.
Here you are.
Thank you. I'm glad to see you're a man of honour. Is there anything else I can do for you?
I want to learn to read. Who should I go and see?
There's a retired scribe in Ushitz. He could teach you.
Alright, we'll pay that debt, but I'm not sure if I should have given it to him. There's an activity giver here somewhere. Oh, the next one. Inside. There's the tavern. Is it him? Apparently. Let's see what's up with him. Find some quests. Ways of making
God
money.
be with you.
Are you the brawler who takes bets?
What's it to you?
I'm a Skalitz refugee, and I'd like to try my luck against you.
Hang on, I know who you are. And I'll only fight you for silver. Got it?
Why for silver?
Do I really have to tell you? Look at yourself, and then look at the others. All they've got to wager is their labour. But you've got coin.
What coin?
Are there any rules?
Aye, a couple. Whoever lands on his arse or runs, loses. And no knives, axes, or any of that shit. You'll forfeit your wager for that, got it?
No!
Alright, let's fight then, if you think you can take me.
Hold your horses, laddie. First you have to prove you're a worthy opponent for me
Okay.
by beating 2 other regular brawlers. Stephen and a fellow they call Ringlet.
Okay. Is hit activity giver for real? Okay, what the beat Milan? Yeah, I guess he was. Alright, let's go here then. Right, am I the wrong way? No, I'm not. This one? Oh, other guards, really?
Could that be the smith's son, Hal?
On my soul, it is him. What are you doing here, lad? We thought you were done for.
I must speak with Sir Radzig. Is he here?
He's in the palace with Sir Hanush of Ratai. They're feasting in the Knight's Hall. What do you want with him?
My father made him a sword. He asked me to deliver it to Sir Radzig.
I don't see any sword.
No. Bandits attacked me and stole it. I need to tell his lordship what happened. And then I'm gonna find the sword.
Of course you are, Hal. Good luck.
Thanks.
Really? What is here? What the fuck? What? I guess fine. All right. Let's see, hopefully he won't be too pissed, because it was kind of my fault.
Your Graces, I have to tell you in all seriousness that this land of ours is in the shit. Deep fucking shit. Don't you agree?
I might not have put it as eloquently as you, Hanush, but I've been driven out of my own castle, so I'm hardly going to disagree.
Indeed. But Birkstein is yours for as long as you need it. There's room enough for your men and you here at Rattay, and I'm sure my ward won't have any objection to me lending you his castle.
I'd be honored. Birkstein is at your disposal as long as you wish, Your Grace.
Just as well you have another castle at the other end of town, eh? At any rate, I'm beholden to you, Sir Hans, and to you, Sir Hanush.
I don't like to speak ill of your people, Sir Radzig, but, well, there's no love lost between the townsfolk and the refugees. There's been talk of criminality.
Well, they'll have to get used to it until the situation's resolved.
But when will it be resolved? And what on God's earth is this war even about? I won't lie, sir. I don't understand it.
You aren't alone, Father. I believe Sigismund's original intention was to persuade Wenceslas to accept the imperial crown and to leave the rule of Bohemia to him.
Who could blame him? I know Wenceslas is a friend of yours, Radzig, but even you have to admit he brought it upon himself.
I can't deny the king neglected affairs of state for other pursuits. There is a need for order in the land, but I don't think the lords who sided with Sigismund realized just what Hungarian order looks like.
Hungarian order?
What concerns me, sir, is how a good Christian could resort to such brutality.
To give him his due, I don't think he expected the lords of this country to stand behind the king. But thanks to him, we're tearing ourselves apart, and now he has to get things under control.
But why in God's name does he have to use those barbarians?
Money is the root of all evil, young sir. Wars are costly, and this one has dragged on for a year. Sigismund ran out of coin for knights, so he recruited those whore sons that settled in Hungary. The less he pays, the more they make up for it with plunder.
That's why he attacked us. He was after our silver.
Oh man,
What are you doing? You've no business here. Clear off.
Wait, it's Henry. Henry, who disappeared after I clearly ordered him to remain at Taumberg.
I'm sorry, sir, but I had to bury my parents.
Had to? Do you think you were the only man who lost someone there? But the others listened to their lord.
And it wasn't just your own life you nearly threw away. So Robard and his men risked theirs to save you.
I'm sorry, but I had to.
Oh, there you go. When you have to, Radzig.
Your father was a remarkable man, and your mother, she was remarkable too. They deserved a Christian burial. Did you manage that at least?
No. I was attacked by thieves. I wouldn't be here now if it wasn't for that girl.
Girl?
The miller's daughter, Teresa.
The miller's daughter saved you from the footpads? Well, there's a tale to tell your children.
I owe her my life. She distracted them and then brought me to Rattay. But without Sir Robard, we'd both be dead.
Oh, that's what I call a good woman. Hang on to that one, lad.
Still, it's a great shame your parents are buried in unconsecrated ground. That means purgatory for them.
Be quiet, friar. I didn't invite you here to eat me out of house and home and deliver a sermon while you were doing it.
If you're so concerned, Father, maybe you should save the innocent souls of these fine Christians yourself. Go to Skalitz and consecrate their graves. I assure you, if you're killed by bandits, your soul will soar straight to heaven, as long as someone buries you in consecrated ground first.
If there's anything left to bury, that plump carcass of yours would be quite a feast for the wolves and the crows. And one skeleton looks much like another, so how would we know which were your ordained bones or those of
These two
Sigismund's
seems like
Tartars?
an honorable man.
Be that as it may, why have you come here?
I must get your sword back.
Sword? My sword hangs here at my side.
No, the sword my father forged for you. One of those thieves stole it from me.
They almost killed him and he already wants to go back.
Takes after his father, I suppose. Lad, I've lost a castle, a village, silver mines, and a good half of my subjects. Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
I understand. I'd feel the same way. But prudence is the better part of valor, and a dead man keeps no promises.
Aye.
True that.
The woman had to save his fat from the fire, and now he wants revenge. What kind of fool are you, boy?
He's no fool. Henry, you have courage, but you need training, arms, a horse. Or do you mean to beat this thief at dice?
No, sir. Please, take me into your service and give me the chance to learn these things.
The gall of him. Fled from the enemy, disobeyed your orders, duped Sir Divish, lost your sword, put Sir Robard in danger with his actions, and now he wants a promotion.
Sir Capon's right.
What you say is certainly true, except for fleeing the enemy. You would have run as well, believe me. Henry's earned some punishment, but how do you punish someone who's already lost everything, Courage and blind obedience are good qualities for a soldier, but a wise man also appreciates loyalty, perseverance, and determination. Besides, that was a fine sword that his father made. If he thinks he can get it back, I won't turn it down.
My lord, he's a peasant. You can't make a squire of a peasant.
Why not? Someone made a priest of a pig.
He isn't a peasant, father. He's a blacksmith, and recent events have left me in need of his skills. So, you'd like to enter my service?
Sir, Yes, I would. You won't regret it.
I probably will. I'm doing this for your father, lad. Don't it disappoint me.
Oh, fortune has finally smiled on you today, lad. Make the most of it.
Now that I think about it, Sir Hanush, the boy needs training and experience, and you need spear carriers.
That's true. The bailiff is always complaining about your people making trouble in the camp. Maybe one of their own among the guard might help.
It might. In any event, it will prove valuable experience.
But let's be clear. You're the one paying it. Captain Bernard, see to his training, and then send him to the bailiff.
Yes, sir.
And don't spare him.
You can rely on it, sir.
Don't forget, Henry. Don't disappoint me.
I won't, my lord.
That's a mean-looking fella there. Alrighty, you have a job. You're some kind of guard, I guess. Man. Nice. Awakening. Train hard, fight easy. Let's see what's this quest about. Okay. Oh man, I'm giving him already. I'll be back tomorrow. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go back home and start again the quest in the morning. See what's up there inside.
What are you up to? How would you like to, I don't know, come for a walk?
A walk? I'd like that very much, but I can't right now, Hal. Give me some time to settle in, will you?
If that's what you want.
It's not you, Hal. It's just this isn't a good time.
It's not you. Where's the good? The devil that paid off his debt.
Can you tell me... That's all.
Yeah, I didn't change my mind. It's so slow. Okay, now I'm just hungry. Okay, why do you need to be slower here now, huh? And now we are going to do the... What is very easy? Oh, not okay. Yeah, I don't like thieving, so... I am no thief. saw food pots somewhere. I'm not hungry no more. This is just pretty beautiful. Got to say though, the graphics, they did really good. They did really good. A huntsman. Church, blacksmith, archer range, talk to the blacksmith.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Common shields. Okay. 31? For real? Where did I get all that money from? Where? Maybe I got it from the last mission, I don't know. I do have some, and I paid 50 for that deck. I'll take it. Okay, this is the training place, I guess. Look at this. This is what I don't like about this game. It takes a while. Look at the ground though. Wow. To be honest, I like the graphics. I'm not gonna lie. Combat arena. Alright. Is it him? Let's fight.
My respects to you.
I'm here for training.
Yes, you're that boy Sir Radzig sent.
Yes, that's me.
Let's get to it then, since that's what Sir Radzig wishes. And because you've never held a sword in your hand before, we'll start with something simpler.
Like what? Yeah,
very well.
Come with me and listen closely. I don't want to be repeating myself. So let's see what you're made of. Hold it properly. And keep moving. Never stand still when your life depends on it.
Oh, I did that.
Right, good. Now, try attacking. You've got to put your back into a good slash. No use waving the sword around like you're swatting flies. Go into the attack with your whole body. Try slashing from various sides to get used to it. Nice. All right. Well done. Not bad. isn't for decoration. Try stabbing me with it a few times. Nice. Good. Good. That will do. Slashing, stabbing, and movement are the foundations that you build everything else on. Now, let's try something more complicated. One strike, I can simply fend off. You mustn't give your opponent time to react. String your strikes together. As soon as you finish one, begin another. Strike, strike, strike. Well done. That's it. What are you waiting for? Nice. Now let's see how you do with defense. It's not hard to block a basic strike. Just watch out and move your sword into the path of the blow.
Okay.
Ow! No, that... No!
Yeah, it's got it. Why is it?
No! Again!
Yeah. I'm holding Q. Okay.
Well done. Not bad. Not bad. Very well then.
So Q will block it. Okay. I thought I was supposed to.
See, I lure you, then attack. Ah, good. Ow.
That guy is bashing me, man.
Good strike.
That guy needs more stamina, man.
Fine, enough. You're not a complete dead loss. It'll be hard work to turn you into a master, but you have the basics. Let's try something more advanced. When in combat, keep an eye on the space between you and your opponent. That is your space. Try to attack from the side the opponent will find harder to block in time. If I'm holding the sword raised up, do an uppercut. If my sword is low, lunge. Let's try it. You strike a few times at the side where I'm not holding my sword. Not bad. That's it. Good. Right. Lesson 2. Everything you've learned about blocking is wrong. When I cover, I can simply fend off your blows with my sword and gain control of the space between us. It's better not to control just the space, but actually your opponent's weapon. Attack, and I'll show you.
Ow.
All right, that will do. Now you. The trick is to stay in your stance. As soon as I start to attack, you block. If boof knocks the blade aside.
That should work.
Nice.
Okay.
Not bad. No, not like that. You mustn't hold the sword there. You have to move along with the attack. Again. Nice.
Okay, perfectly block will not cost us the damage. But is it gonna be slow all the time? I don't think so. That's gonna be way too easy.
Good. Right, now we'll try it a little faster. Concentrate and block just at the moment I start attacking.
Yeah,
I'll strike you from above each time so you can see it well. Too soon again.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
Okay.
Very good. Not bad. Very good.
Okay.
Good, good. Now let's try it at full speed. You probably won't succeed, but that's normal at the start. You must train. Let's go.
Okay, was it watching? Come on.
Captain Bernard. Wait a while, Henry.
What the problem?
Greetings, Sir Hans. What brings you here?
I was on my way when I noticed that you're entertaining Sir Radzig's esteemed guest. Not the same as holding a hammer, is it, blacksmith?
It's Sir Radzig's orders.
I know. I'm actually here to train at the archery range. My hand's grown heavy lately. You don't mind, do you, Bernard?
Not at all, my lord.
Good day to you, blacksmith's boy. Try not to hurt yourself.
Oh. Another dickhead.
Where did we finish? Yeah, leading the opponent where you want him. There's one more way to evade a strike. You simply step aside, attack, and I'll show you. What are you waiting for? All right, try it. It's important not to move too soon. I'll see where you're going and hit
How
you.
do you dodge?
The same will happen if you move too late. I'll attack slowly now. As you see me, raise the weapon, jump aside. You'll throw the opponent off a bit, and there's your chance.
Okay. What?
Wrong! Again!
Okay.
Wrong! Well done. Nice.
Okay. You can step aside just by double tapping.
Very good. Fine. Now try it a little quicker. Try and get used to the rhythm. Never take your eyes off your opponent. You'll see a strike before it's even properly started. That's it. Well done. That's it. And the last thing for today, a trick. You raise the sword to force your opponent to block, but then change the direction of the attack at the last moment, and the opponent won't even know what hit him. Try it. Draw back the weapon, then change the attack zone and strike, so I don't have time to react.
Oh.
No, not like that. Yeah. Nice. All right. Wrong. Again. No. No, that's not it. Yeah. Well done. Yeah. All right. That's it. Well, now, that wasn't too bad.
Nice.
Maybe we'll make a soldier of you after all. But don't get cocky. You have to train hard and persistently. You might have talent, but talent alone won't do. Practice.
Awesome. Awesome.